Hey, so I'm trying to figure out why the Sony DLP TV I got on the side of the road ain't working, and I thought, whoa, the enclosures for the speakers in the front come off, but holy shit, it's got a sub! It's got a sub! If this thing doesn't work, hoo-hoo! Alright, we need to remove the Mega Trinitron Fluxolation unit. Oh man, good thing it all comes out in one brick. The rainbow particles are leaving. Oh shit, we're gonna have a core meltdown. Red alert! I just invented the longest screwdriver in the world. This thing is too difficult to work on, so I said fuck it and started gutting it. And I found a board in here that ran off a USB and it kind of looked like a card reader. So I hooked it up to my computer. And nothing happened, didn't do anything. I thought, oh, it must just be a coincidence. I figured, fuck it, let's take the card from my PSP and try putting it in here. And it turned on. My computer detected it. Alright, let's open up Windows Explorer. Damn, that's taking a while. And look at that! My PSP! My PSP! It's my PSP! It's my PSP! I don't know what I opened. I hope it's not porn. Good, it's not. Chase. Oh, Chase. Shit's getting crazy, Chase. Chase, shit's getting crazy. Shit's getting crazy, Chase. Shit's getting crazy. Shit's getting crazy, Chase. Shit's getting crazy. I know I'm supposed to be cleaning, but I think I made more of a mess. At least I put most of the shit in here. So I found subwoofer from TV. Speakers from TV, and more speakers from TV. These ones got no movement at all. These ones move decent. Ah, so much power. What the fuck? Is it just me, or is it's bright? Is this thing making it brighter? It looks like the beam coming back is brighter than the one going in. You see this, right? Ooh. Let's see what we got going on here. Whoa, my god. Alright, got this red thing. Yep, it's all being bounced back, and if I angle it, it comes through! Polarization for the win! Alright, what do we got going on here? Alright, okay, so what if I angle it? Okay, angle it. It's all reflected. But if it's flat, it goes through. Wait, I wonder if rotation affects it. Oh my god. That's so weird. Oh, what the fuck? Wait. Where'd that beam go? Probably not the best idea to find a laser beam with a... Ricochet. Everything's green. You can kill it. I want to watch a movie. My VCR's on the fritz. I know. Who needs VCR? I have computer. Computer. Why? I want to watch the fucking movie. God damn it. Why does this slot exist if I can't put tapes in it? Shake it. Okay. Hey, aren't you thirsty? Wait, that jammed it? Is that really too much for it? Oh, there's a metal lining on the container. Aw. Oh. Whoa. I don't believe in shoes! Ah! Pleasure, boys! Whoa! Poor little chicken! Go back to the summer kitchen, I know you wanna! Chickens aren't supposed to have snow on them! Go on back! Come on! Here, I'll pick you up, okay? On! Come on, in the summer kitchen. Get in there! Ah!
Whoa!
It is officially after the party. Everybody's gone. There's still a bunch of drinks and shit everywhere, but I can see what the close to what the finally cleaned up version of this place looks like. And also I've decided to start using this for what it's used for, which is essentially a fridge in the wintertime. So yeah, all the drinks and dips and... Jesus Christ, there's a lot of Mountain Dew in here. I don't even really drink Mountain Dew. Dr. Pepper's more my thing. I do like that Baja Blast Mountain Dew, but... Hey, is there still chicken in here? Nope, I can throw that out. Lots of 2 liters. Hope nobody drank out of them. One of my friends, he actually didn't even use this monitor. He's had his big TV in front of this thing. Another friend, he did something similar. He had a laptop sitting back there, and then he had a slightly bigger TV with a horrible picture in front of it. He don't care about the quality. He just cares about the inches. I reorganized my gaming area. Also, I shoved all these computers back here where that plasma TV was, so that saved a lot of space. I've got this set 1974 Sony Trinitron covered in plastic so they don't get wet and damaged from the sink. So, yeah, this is my gaming area. I redid everything. Actually, I need to put that DualShock 2 away. I'm going to try having all the controllers and everything put away, and I bring them out as I need them. And say you got something like a Nintendo system or something like that, and yeah, I can either set it, like you want the controllers to be close to you, say that system, I can just pull it out and set it on here, or set it on here. And, yeah, this amp I need to either see if I can fix it or throw it out. I just stuck it there because I was in a hurry. But yeah, not only did I reorganize it, oh yeah, instead of having an extension cord and a bunch of adapters and shit plugged into it, that's my whole thing, and now I can have everything plugged in at once instead of like 3 things at once. Because I had this block plugged in the one side, then I had the TV and a lamp on the other, and that was all I could run. But yeah, now I have everything running at once. And before somebody goes, "That's not safe, look at that brick," because I've already had that, it's about how many amps you pull. These 3 bricks, I pull like, what, 1 amp tops. I don't even think they do that. I mean, because they're only like, 5 watt bricks. But, yeah, there is probably like 20 watts running through that thing on a heavy day, so that's not much power. And this brick is rated for 20 amps. The outlet at the end of it's only rated for 15 though, so really I guess you consider it to be 15. Yeah, I have a pair of shoes that's really nice. I really wear under here. My laptop for watching Netflix, Dreamcast for parts down there, Atari 2600 for parts down there, and a Sega CD for parts down there. So that's my parts area. Okay, and I got on my pony shit below here a bunch of stuff that probably should be on display back here, but like, I don't know, like in-box software, I didn't know where to stuck it, so I stuck it here. Portable game systems and my not too many games. All my controllers in the bottom shelf, all my cables are just shoved below them, and I try to shove the cables below this area near the system where the controllers are. So you got Dreamcast, GameCube, Super Nintendo, Atari 5200, PlayStation, got my, oh yeah, got a inbox PlayStation 3 manual and inbox component cable thing. All my box games, which I do not have I have more consoles than I do games. Well, I don't, but I mean, I have a bad console to game ratio, so like, that's all my PlayStation games. I have a decent amount of PlayStation 2 games, not too many PSP. I used to have a lot more GameCube, but they got stolen from me a long time ago. My GameCube used to be, the collection used to be like quadruple that. I got the best game ever. Sonic in the Box. We got my very small Genesis collection, I actually have twice as many Atari 5200 games as this, but I have 2 Atari 5200s. My dad has the other system, and he has the other half of the games. He wanted to keep all the in-box games up there, which my favorite one is an in-box game, Kangaroo. That's one of my favorite ones. Also, my system, my cartridge-based games, if they don't have a flap to cover the cartridge slot, I always keep a cartridge in the system so the slot doesn't get dusty. And yeah, my pathetic Super Nintendo. Actually, again, my dad has half the Super Nintendo games as well, because he has a Super Nintendo. And, the Nintendo collection. Not very sad. My game collections are very sad. Oh, and then up here I've got like fucking gas mask and shit. Apocalypse Day's coming. Probably not though. But these make great face shields. This has actually always been this way. In this drawer I have an extra TI-85, which is like a new condition. I'm only going to use it if my calculator breaks. And I have some homemade video cables for my Genesis where I have like everything marked out. And that'd be pretty hard to get to go back in the Genesis, but oh yeah, these actually no, this is a homemade cable to link the 32X, and then a homemade cable for the 32X to the TV. So never mind, these aren't homemade Genesis cables. I'd have to make my own homemade Genesis cables. What the hell is this in here? Oh shit, it's my old ID from school. Didn't know I had that. Yeah, and I keep my trail linker, my blue PlayStation 2 controller, which actually that's the only one that works anymore. I used to have 6 fully functional controllers, but they all eventually go retarded, or I think the chip in them goes bad, and they just randomly detect me pressing buttons I'm not pressing, and I can take them apart, and there'll be nothing contacting them, and I'll clean it, and they'll still be doing that, and I'll press a button, and it won't detect it, or detect me pressing the wrong button, and I've had a lot of controllers do that. It's kind of annoying. I wish I had a box of just PlayStation 2 controllers. Yeah, you know what's funny? Those 6 Atari 5200 controllers, 5 of them work. I've got 5 working Atari 5200 controllers, but I don't have more than 1 working PlayStation 2 controller. Yep, got the rare shit working. I guess this could belong under there too, now I think about it, because Sega CD. Yeah, I got a couple of PlayStation 2s in here I need to work on. Yeah, fuck it, I'll just keep it in here. Yeah, this is like my washer where I keep extra cables and random shit. I guess I'll just keep this in here, I know where it's at. Also, that hard drive is going to go on my PlayStation 2 someday. I just never got around to it because I don't have a computer with a Linux operating system on it, and I need a Linux OS to read the partitions on it. But that PlayStation 2 has a 100 gig hard drive in it, and it's dying, and that hard drive's like 3/4 full. And some of the games I have on it, I've like traded off and shit. So I really want to get a backup of that hard drive and move it to that hard drive. It actually got new. There was a 250 gig drive, so that'd be pretty nice to have in there. I just got to get around to doing it. Oh, also, with my Nintendo, 2 things. Every once in a while, I got to take this thing apart and clean, pry the pins in the cartridge slot. So I have, the last time I did this, 2 things I've noticed. It seems like my Game Genie is really hard in my pins, and pushing it down seems to be hard in my pins. So I never push the cartridge down anymore, and I never put my Game Genie in. In fact, I hope to someday get a top loader or a second Nintendo that I use the Game Genie on, because I don't want to fuck this Nintendo up, because once upon a time I did actually fuck the cartridge slot up, and I had to find another broken Nintendo to get the cartridge slot from. Also, back here is no longer a gaming area. That's the IBM Portable I'm trying to modernize, but I'm not going to be able to do that till the summer when I'm making enough money to buy a new like power supply for it, and I traded off a graphics card for a couple pounds of gunpowder, so that'll be a thing I'll have to do. This power supply down here, I think, yeah, this one down here is hollow, and I'm going to be putting new power supply parts in there, and that's pretty big. There's a lot of wiggle room. I could probably even hide a couple other things in there if I wanted, and I probably will. There's the board for the power supply, actually. Let's see here, what else is back here? Oh yeah, so when people did their gaming setup, the monitor's up there, but the computers were back here. And anything else interesting? I got these realistic minimalist speakers I got to do a review of at some point. I'm not the biggest fan of how they sounded, so I haven't really, that's why I've had these things for months. But I'm not going to blow them because I know they're in decent shape, and I know somebody out there really want them, so I'm not going to blow them, but I don't like how they sound. Oh, I guess that's my DualShock 2, but my other friend's been using it so much, I kind of forget it's mine. He keeps his computer here all the time. Oh yeah, there are lots of open bags of chips around, and hopefully nobody drank out of these 2 liters, because I don't like drinking after people, and I don't want to see stuff go to waste, so I am going to drink it. Huh, you know, PlayStation 3 wasn't played at all, and we didn't play Halo at all. Oh yeah, final thing about the party. So I had a pair of like USB battery powered speakers or whatever, and so we had a competition to see who would win them. And so the competition was with Duck Hunt with a light gun, where you had to stand behind the couch and play Duck Hunt. And I didn't realize there was a score counter on the bottom right-hand side of the screen. So, but by the time we was halfway through the first round, we realized, I'm like, oh, too late now. What we were really doing was counting up the number of missed ducks. And whoever got the lowest score wins, like golf. And then I wrote the places down. And actually, 2 of these are in the wrong place because I fucked up my counting. Because, you know, I'm used to putting the higher number first, not the lower. But, yeah, I got, I'm the second place here. My friend Chase is the first. Let's see, Wesley got third. Oh no, see, Eli got third and Wesley got fourth. That's the mix-up there. But yeah, had a duck hunt competition. It was actually pretty fucking fun. It was very intense. We did it in 2-duck mode. But yeah, when I originally put carpet down here, and I wanted to make this into like a living room-like gaming area, these shelves weren't here originally, and I didn't actually plan on putting any here. But I luckily gave myself enough room. But this literally was an entire area. This gap here was originally intended for duck hunt. And you still got enough room to move, but I mean, you had a lot of room before, which I miss it like that, because I figured, like, oh, you can get into it and run back and forth, but now it's kind of, you can't do that. But it's still enough for you to play a good game of duck hunt, so. Also, a while back, I said I was going to put that amp as my mid and high amp for my setup, but the reason why I haven't is because I remembered the fact that pile amps kind of emit like a little bit of feedback at all times, because it's like, I don't know, it's like the interference from their transformer gets into the board, and my amplifier crackles, but if I keep the volume loud, my amplifier doesn't crackle. And the thing is, there's no hissing or anything with my amplifier on. Like, here, I'll turn this amp on, and relays are clicked. Dead silent. The pile amp would not give me that. So, I guess I'll take an amplifier that... It crackles if you listen to it at low volumes for more than half an hour. So I guess I'll take the amplifier that eventually starts crackling, because at least it's clean, and I'm obsessive about clean audio.